Hello everybody, my name is Patrick Outney and tonight I will show another nice chess game and I will speak about the game Carlsen-Zurab. Yes, and this game is interesting because Magnus Carlsen was only 15 years old boy when he was in this position on move and he found it a winning move. So I will ask you if you are so strong and if you are able to find a winning move for white. And of course, I will show winning variation at the end of this video. So let's start to watch this game and let's speak about another interesting chess game. So somewhere here looks like white has center control and he's taking a really important squares. So you can see how powerful is a center, because if you have 3 pawns in one row, you are taking c5, d5, e5, f5, g5 squares, and you are taking space. This is a really nice idea behind these 3 pawns, but at the other side, white spent 3 moves for his 3 pawns. So, everybody know that we have to play with our pieces. So now is the right time to play really fast with our minor pieces. So, knight, bishop and bishop. Well done. You see that it was really important to support white center with minor pieces, and this is the best setup for this position. So maybe it's not difficult to remember, but it's important to remember that if we are strong in the center, we need strong support and we need to have minor pieces behind this center. Okay, c5, we are still in the main theory, and white is usually taking on c5 by the pawn, and now he's taking by a bishop, because still this knight is so strong, and it's good time to believe that we have good job for this bishop. Even here doesn't look so great, this bishop, but you will see a big difference. Now white took on c5, and a really important move is e5, because we are improving our bishop and we are improving our knight. What's really another interesting story about this position is this bishop. This bishop is blocked and looks like a really bad bishop. With this bishop has another difficulties, this knight and this rook. So these 3 pieces are locked because white played move e5. So even here, watch this position, because white has 3 minor pieces in a game and black has only 1. He is playing rook to a7, okay, and white is going to e2. He's waiting for the right time to go for a short castle or long castle. a4 and short castle. It's maybe the best way how to improve this position. Okay, b4. This move looks aggressive and active, but this move has a really big disadvantage, and this disadvantage is the square c4. Now c4 is under black's control, but after move b4, c4 square is a weak square, and it's a good idea to have a plan how to go there. And of course, knight is going to e4, d2 and c4. And if we are able to sit our knight there, we will have a really good position. So knight to e4, and in this position, watch black's pieces. I really don't believe that black is too happy with his position, because rook, knight and bishop, they are still out of this game, and black need to be really fast to improve this position. It makes sense to go for short castle. Biggest black's weakness now is on c5 pawn. So every time if you are able to find your opponent's weaknesses, it's a good time to attack these weaknesses. So, what do you think is the right move in this position? And maybe you will be surprised that it's not too hard to play this position as Magnus. Yes, well done. You are going to f2 and you are attacking twice on c5. If you are attacking, that means your opponent doesn't have time to hurt you and you need to defend this weakness. Okay, yes, he defend twice and looks like our attack is gone, but c4 square is the biggest weakness. So now we have to go there, but we have two knights. And what do you think? Which knight should go there? Every time go there with your worst piece, not with the best piece, but with the worst. Best knight, of course, is on e4. That's making sense to leave knight on e4 for a while and go there with another knight. Okay, knight to d2 and knight to c4. Here, black took on c4, and what's happened? In this position, black has two bishops, and in this position, black doesn't have two bishops. Another change is that this bishop, it's not a really active piece. He is on d3 and of course is supporting two knights. But what's different when black will take on c4, what's happened with our d3 bishop? Now it's not really our best piece, but now it's our best piece. Yes, we won a fight over a c4 square. We are there with our great piece bishop on c4, and black has still difficulties because black is playing without two pieces. Knight and bishops, they are out of the game, and this is a dangerous position for black to play without minor pieces. So lesson from this video is that it's really important to play with all pieces, and for example, if our opponent has one or two bad pieces, he has a bad position. Knight to f5, and of course it's time to improve our position. Our rook on f1, it's not the best piece, and it's not difficult to go to d1 and improve this rook. So watch the difference. Rook on d1, it's a great piece, taking control over open d file, but rook on f1, it's one of our worst piece. So even Magnus Carlsen, at this time 15 years old boy, know that it's important to play with our pieces and to improve our pieces. So learn from Magnus Carlsen is the right way how to improve our chess. Okay, c3, h5, and is going to e2. Of course, he has to go somewhere because this knight is under attack and white has support this knight. Knight and c4 bishops, that's white's best pieces, and maybe this is the main reason why white has advantage, because check this position and watch the difference between these two pieces. Black's knight and bishops, they are really passive, and white's knights and bishops, they are standing in the best squares. So this is the reason why white has advantage, and this is the reason why it's important to find the best squares for our pieces. Even now it's really difficult to see another moves. It's good to have the right feeling that we have to have really good pieces, and we have to support these pieces, and Magnus Carlsen did, and he supported knight and bishop. Okay, it's time to improve our another piece. Maybe Magnus Carlsen is going to d5 with the threat to go to c4. It's making sense. Move by move, step by step, it's really important to improve our pieces. But black is going to b5, we are going back, and now bishop to c4. Yes, black has the right feeling that something is wrong, because bishop and knight, they are out of the game. Even this knight looks like it's the right knight, but this knight has really not many squares where to go, and even looks like good knight. And this game is a bad knight, because piece without a job is a bad piece. So, of course, g3, and this bishop is blocked. This bishop has really big difficulties because it's not active, and this is a huge difference between these two bishops. One white's bishop is the best piece in this game, and black's bishop is a really sad bishop, waiting and sitting behind the wall. Okay, rook to d8. White is winning pawn, and he has great winning chances because he has a5 pawn. If white has time, he is going a6, a7, and of course is winning. Main reason is because black has two bad pieces. Okay, he took, and he went to a4. He believed that we'll take this pawn, but at the other side, watch that in this space, black has only two bad pieces. That means two bad defenders. And even after bishop to c4, black will take a5 pawn, but will be too far or too passive from the main squares. Okay, now e6, and we are exactly where we were started this video. I ask you, what do you think what Magnus Carlsen at the age of 15 played in this position? And I hope you saw this move. Knight on f6 is a winning move, and it's a beautiful move. So if you have good position, really often tactics will help you. Check, check, and of course if black will take, is checkmate in one. So it was a really nice game and nice position. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that you have a good lesson from this video, because we learned from Magnus that we have to improve our pieces. We should play in the center, and we should play chess where we are attacking opponents' weaknesses. That's the most important message from this video to you, and I hope you understand what I mean to say. So, well done to Magnus, well done to you if you saw this video till end, and thank you very much for your likes and maybe for follows in my YouTube chess channel. That's everything for now. I hope I will see you next time. Thank you.